Couple thoughts to jam on here as I'm walking deeper. Number one, I want to talk about how much I appreciate the work from home life. I've been doing this for a long time, so man, it is just a life changer when you get to do that. So I want to jam on that for a few minutes. And then also something that Dave said to me today about one of the videos that I made. I made a video about Amy's meal prep and how she does her egg muffins. So he mentioned a comment. I'll try to clip that into this video. Actually, I'll clip it in right here so you can see it. And so I'm gonna jam on that for a moment as well. In the mornings, we'll wake up. Usually, I'll just like kind of do my morning routine thing, coffee, shake, whatever. And then I will, while Amy's getting ready, I'll just do like random bullshit. So like today, I had to, I sent a couple emails to New York City Reforge people, see if they wanted me for coffee. Took care of booking a flight to San Francisco that I got coming up in a couple weeks. You know, just like little mundane things that I can get done. And while we're doing that, I make Amy coffee, she drinks it, we chat, and you know, we kind of just like hang out with Deefer. So that's the morning, there's no serious rush to it, which is super nice. Walk Amy to the train stop. That's when Deefer and I take our morning walk. And when I get back, that's when I do my morning commute to Starbucks. Then once I'm at Starbucks, I can just sit there and just get like crazy amount of work done. So I write for I write for about an hour, and then I work on Reforge stuff for another 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And by that time it's like 11:30 or so, and I can make it to the gym, right? So got over to the gym right afterwards. I had to run this errand. I had to go get cabin air filters for the Honda Civic. So I was able to run up Steinway, pick those up, come back, walk deep, and now I'm fixing lunch. Right, so it's pretty amazing that this lifestyle allows me to do it and still fit in the work, right? Like after I eat lunch, it just work for the next straight 5 hours, going to meet someone for coffee. So I can fit everything in, make it work my lifestyle, and I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the balance between life and fitness and my relationships. Man, I would just recommend it to everyone. For all the people who say, oh, there's no way I could do that because I would end up watching TV or I wouldn't get anything done. Like, no, there's no way. You would find ways to get things done and your life would just be so much better. You know, I don't know if ultimately we're all gonna move in that direction where we're all working from home, but man, there's just some huge benefits to it and would highly recommend it. The second thing that I want to talk about is something that Dave said. He said that the video that I shot with Amy was really good. My reply was that, yeah, I agree that adding music would have made it better. But again, I'm just like, I was in this document versus create mindset, right? And so that's from Gary Vaynerchuk. Just document things, don't worry about creating, and that way you make sure that you produce content. The main idea behind document versus create is to make sure that you're producing. You don't let paralysis set in and you're constantly doing something. And I think that the corollary to that is not just document but create, it's document and create. So let me explain what I think that means. I think it means that yes, you should be documenting because it allows you to get over the analysis paralysis, but ultimately, if you're creating something, right, you want to create something awesome. That's what is going to get attention. And so at first you go ahead and you document, you make sure you get the journey down, but when you have time, that's when you also have to create, right? You have to take chances, you have to try different things, and it's just doing both, right? So making sure that you have time to do both, and some days you're gonna only have time to document, you just want to get that stuff up, but also create a second version, do it again, do more with it, right? And you can do that more at your leisure when you have time to experiment. But I think you do have to do both, and that's what I'm gonna try to do with this video. I'm gonna try to mix in a couple other things and see how it all works out. I think that it takes a lot more energy to learn the tools in order to create more creatively, especially like I'm doing this all on the iPhone, right? So I gotta figure out how to do it, but I think that's where the magic is, document and create.
Pop, pop.